Hello and welcome back to the saga of Dave the Average here in Baldur's Gate 3. Now we've just gotten to the back part of the Ancient Forge area, past Grym Forge. And between streams, I actually went through and changed Dave's class assignments to get it to where I actually wanted it to be. So, as you can see, if I remember my buttons, we don't have a melee weapon anymore. Because I swapped it out to the level 4 Way of the Open Hand Monk instead of the Shadows Monk I had before. So that we get that extra selection for unarmed attacks. And then level 2 Druid Circle of the Spores, which we're going to completely ignore that Wild Shape exists. We're using that for our proficiencies, because that's going to get us light and medium armor proficiency, as well as shields that will come in later in the build. So if I really wanted to, I could easily swap out the Graceful Cloth, but that's giving us +2 to Dexterity, which is the Monk's best friend. So we're going to hold on to that for probably a good chunk of the playthrough. Because I still got 16 AC, I'm doing fine, I'm not worried about it. Shadowheart is remaining the same thus far. Sticking with Life Domain Cleric, she is our healer. That is how she's stayed. Best Girl. Karlak is going to keep remaining as a Barbarian Fighter. Because we like our big, strong, punchy girl who hits ungodly hard.
I applaud your taste.
And Gale is going to continue remaining our tank mage in the most ridiculous build I've ever made with him. And he's only going to keep getting wackier.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, before I break off into my song and dance, there's an ability I have now, because Spore Druid, if I can find it. Yeah, right there. The Symbiotic Entity gives me +8 temporary HP. It lasts until I lose said temporary HP. And it makes my melee weapon attacks and unarmed strikes deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. And I deal double damage with Halo of Spores that I will likely not use very much. And I also have to remember... Oh, wait. I don't have access to that yet. That's not till level 6. Forgot I changed things around. Make sure I've got the right plates that I want. I got the shield mold, and from over yonder, past all the Justicar skeletons, the heavy split mold. Send that over to Karlak because she is a big, strong girl and she likes to carry things for me. But until we get out of this area, I don't think there's any other equipment we're going to get outside of forging. Alright. there's another mold over there. But with my excellent monk perception, I can see that there are enemies abound. Click my heels together as a bonus action.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
And we're gonna go feed this man our knuckles. And he's dead. Now we're gonna
Light
come
on my
over
feet.
here.
Gone with
And
the
then turn.
weave.
Gale, I need you over here by the Skelly Man. And you, my friend. How about a second level magic missile on him? Alright, that did most of its health and damage.
No surrender.
I don't think Karlak has a shot on anything presently. She might be able to hit something with the bow. We got two enemies over here. Oh yeah. Click that guy. And action surge to do it again. That ought to take him out. Yeah. One less enemy initiative. Alright, she's gonna take shots, but that's gonna proc her wrath, so next turn she gets to do extra damage. Oh, you are asking for trouble, buddy. Alright.
Press on.
I'm not in need of healing. Oh wait, they're undead, aren't they? I always forget I can do this. I know they're animated armors, they're not undead. And yeah, let's keep it sweet and simple. Hit him with the second level guiding bolt. 14 damage, solid. Alright, time to be violent. You're getting punched. Since I have extra movement speed, I can get over here. And use bonus action on Armed Strike to roundhouse kick you in the back of the head. Yeah, through the brutal combination of just the extra unarmed damage I'm dealing, plus the effects of this one, yeah, Cold the Weak. Since I have a good amount of Illithid upgrades, if they get below that, it instantly dies. So basically, heads are just going to keep exploding when I hit people. I don't need any of that junk, and I don't need the extra weight. Oop, I forgot to grab this, which I think is a base. No, the scale mail, the medium armor. It's annoying that you can't pick up and then immediately send to your chest, because these will not see use, like, at all. Alrighty. Give me just 1 second before we continue. It's a little toasty in here, so I'm gonna crack my window. Mouse is out of my way, and don't forget to rehydrate. Alright, back to your regularly scheduled slaughter. But yeah, more or less the whole point of Dave's build is he's gonna punch everything. I need to jump the lava. Oh yeah, when I respec Dave, obviously his stats shade. Now he's jumping con an inch. Charisma staying flat. Wisdom, Dex, and Strength are all +2 or greater. Oh. What have we got here? Faerun treasure! Lots of stones, a heavy crossbow, a scroll of lightning bolt for Dale, and some coin. And back across the lava! But yeah, this build kind of heavily relies on the monk abilities, so I could just keep attacking over and over. So by the time you get the monk level 5, you get second attack. Then I'll get monk level 6, which lets me add one of 3 elemental typings to my unarmed attacks, which will be either radiant, necrotic, or psychic. Alright, come down here. Oh, gonna hit an autosave wall. Hate these little bastards. There's no way to not get surprised by that, and it annoys me. Now we're all gonna get heat metal a bunch. Thank the gods for Karlach's resistant to fire, or this would be moderately annoying. Alright, so you can catch these hands. And you can catch these hands. 2. Each of them, when they die, are going to explode, dealing a d4 of fire damage. Alright, Karlach's up. And she doesn't have multi-attacks on a lot of things. So we're going to get her right over here. And big swing! That's 3 dead. And we're gonna go for 4 with a pommel strike. That'll do her. Nope, is it 1? Oh, it's knocked out, because pommel strike only knocks out, which takes it out of the battle still, but I still get experience. No, they're immune to fire, so those attacks are gonna do nothing. So let's go 3rd level magic missile. You get 2, you get 2, and you get 1. Took 1 out, 1's down to 2 HP, and 1's down to 5.
What's the plan?
Alright, Shadow. You're gonna try and take out this guy over here with 2, and Nat 1 that shit. Glorious. Dave can succeed where you have failed. I don't get the bonus action because I didn't attack with a monk weapon, because bows are considered monk weapons.
Watch this.
And that's the encounter. Now let's get away from the things that are burning me. Okay, not what I meant to do, but sure. Get that second bit of mithril ore. This elixir of fire resistance. Alright. Now let's get these level ups. Alright, we're not taking Druid level 3. We're getting Monk level 5 for extra attack and Stunning Strike, which are going to play heavily into our build here. Oh, this is new. She's just taking level 7. Yeah, there's been some updates. Gonna get that Spirit Guardians, because that shit rules. And remove curse is handy for later. But yeah, the back-to-back level ups is a new feature that they added in recently. We don't need any more levels in Fighter, unless we really want to sub... Actually... Now I'm thinking about it. I'm probably going to go with another level in Barbarian this level, just to get that extra attack for Karlach, but let me look into this. I forget which subclasses you get. Yeah, because you get Eldritch Knight with the Warlock Bond, or the Weapon Bond, so it can never be knocked out of your hands, and it comes back to you if you throw it. So if I were to give her, like, say, the Tavern Brawler feat, then she could be a thrower. And that would come in really interestingly later. Actually, no, that weapon just automatically comes back. But that would give her a little bit of spell workage. Or champion for better crits. I don't think Battle Master does a whole lot. But either way, 5th level Barbarian. Stick with Bearheart. And the Master Mage Gale. Gonna be taking that 7th level in Wizard. We're gonna pick up Blight, and we're gonna pick up Dimension Door. And we'll add Blight to our arsenal. It can come in handy. It's a high power spell, just naturally. Alright. We're gonna grab a cheap save. And then we got one more thing before we do the forge stuff. Kind of annoys me that I can't just hotkey a jump.
That lava lake boils like a good stew.
Alright, Karlach borrowing. Everybody else, chill. Karlach's resistant to fire damage, so she can just walk right through the lava and the explosions.
Lava elemental. That explains things.
We're just gonna pick this up, because she is garbage at lockpicking. You know, I never did see if you could even try to fight this thing, because I know it regenerates constantly, but, like, do you get anything from it?
Nice little.
We're gonna hit that short rest. I want him to move away, because I don't want to have to fight it. This is quite literally me just being lazy and not wanting to do the jumping puzzle. Alright, then we go into inventory. Drop the chest. Re-add to group.
Still alive.
Switch back to Dave, who can actually operate a lockpick. Only need a 20. Let's add in guidance. 22. And this is going to give us sentient amulet.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
Verily. Quiet my mind and be still to all things.
You observe the urge to laugh from afar, letting it fade with each breath.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness?
God, I am sweaty as fuck. That must be new. I don't remember visible sweat being a thing.
Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
Bitchin'. Equipped.
It shall.
So that's gonna replace my spectator's eye. He's got the power ball. He's gonna keep that. She's got the periactive health. And she's got the angular branding. We're gonna keep that. That thing is great. Especially with Karlak. With bonus action, you make them weak to what you're about to hit them with. And Karlak's initiative is +2, so.
What to do?
But there's a couple powers that the sentient amulet gives you. It lets you cast Shatter once per rest. You can talk to the sentient amulet. And you can use Key Restoration, which fully restores all of your ki as a bonus action. Granted, it is a cursed item. So if you use one of those actions, there's a percentile chance that you spend the whole rest of your turn under the effects of Tasha's hideous laughter. Which, interestingly enough, is the quest reward for completing the Monk's Quest. Alright, everybody over here.
Hey, good looking.
Karlak, if you would.
This is where that lock goes.
Alright. I'm gonna do the splint mail first.
Now it just needs something worth forging.
And back to Dave. Where we're gonna take one of those pieces of mithril that we found. Alright, time to get everybody in. Well, actually, first, before I do anything, long rest. So everybody's got all their abilities. Ready to go. God, I look good. Alright, does anyone need to talk to me? Karlak does.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
Don't worry,
Sure
we'll find
we will.
him.
But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
My left flank wide open. I kind of doubt that. This is also a new feature they added, the magic mirror, which lets you change your appearance. Well, lets you create a character change their appearance. Obviously, you can't change any of the precogs.
Scratch's tail
Scratch.
wags in.
All the pets.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily. His
Alright, if no one else has anything they need to talk to me about. Any overnight escapades? Oh! Sounds like my children are, freaking the fuck out. Let's get over there. And this right here is the lead up to my favorite achievement in the game. Obviously, I've already gotten it, but,
nothing. Both animals look fine.
Good boy.
Scratch's tail wags furiously. These two have become firm friends.
Bestest buddies. All the pets. Everybody likes that. But yeah, upon petting them both, you get the achievement. That's why you have two hands. Alright. Now let's get everyone in position. Oh, it's Dave. You're gonna be... Actually, let's divide everyone first. Dave's gonna be here.
I'd love to, thanks.
Karlak, I'd like you over here. About here-ish is fine.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Gale, you're a little glitchy there, Chief. Oh, okay, that fixed it. Cool. No, you're gonna be my level master.
My faith will guide me.
And we're gonna put Shadowheart over here. Kind of like here-ish.
We're a long way from
Alright,
Waterdeep.
Gale. Pull the lever! Down we go. I just noticed Gale's boots don't have holes for his toes.
So we descend into more madness, presumably.
Alright, now we need to light this bitch. With the lava! Oh shit. The protector of the forge. The great Grym. Alright. Karlak, kindly rage.
Cry about
Go. Make 2 attacks.
Where do I go from here?
And flurry of blows, specifically topple. And now he's down to half health after only 2 people's attacks.
Concentrate.
And you... I'm going to simply cast Firebolts. Because we're just trying to get his attention.
Tale for the ages.
And I forgot to do one kind of important thing. Hold on.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Reactions, turn off, opportunity attacks for Dave and Karlak. So they will not automatically take opportunity attacks here in a moment.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And then with Gale at the far end, all we need is a quick magic missile. I get closer to the edge apparently. And that will make him Grym's prime target. Which means Grym will try to come after Gale.
Let's light
And then we just move Gale as far away as possible. Oh, that's right, he's got to awaken first. I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll reckless attack, because he's not going to be attacking Karlak.
another fight.
Hell, if I have my way, he's not going to be attacking anybody. Ooh. You know, yeah, make that one a crit. Just because I want to put him in the dirt. Now he's down to 17 health. Fourth level guiding bolt. Fourth level guiding bolt. Immune. So he still takes the effect, but he's immune to radiant. Oh yeah, straight up immunity to radiant. How about that?
One can't always be a gentleman. May it please, Mr.
Alright, second verse, same as the first. That's going to put him down to a mere 13. He's got to waste that whole turn getting up. And, fun thing you didn't know you could do.
Choice but to keep going.
If your characters all are taking their attacks at the same time, you can freely rotate between them. Had I not already gotten it, defeating Grym without using the hammer nets you an achievement. Alright, everybody, group back up.
Won't budge.
Oh, yeah, because I never actually pulled the lever again. And now we get our armor.
Your desire.
The adamantine splint plate, which is one of the highest defense armors in the game. 18 base armor class, heavy armor, reduces all incoming damage by 2. When the melee attacker hits you, they're sent reeling, which means they have to run away, and attacks cannot be critical against you. That is going to go over to Shadowheart, who as a cleric, specifically a life cleric,
My faith
has proficiency in heavy armor. So it's not going to improve her AC any, but now she is immune to crits, and enemies that hit her are forced to run away, and she takes 2 less damage from all hits. Alright. Back to Karlach. Pull the lever, eject the mold. Pick that back up. And we're going to place in the other mold. The shield mold.
No one stop me yet.
Back to Dave. To insert the second hunk of mithril. You only get 2 hunks of mithril per playthrough, so you can only ever get 2 of these items. But the shield and either the split mail or the scale mail are typically your best options. The medium and heavy armor, and obviously a shield that most characters are proficient in. Alright, gotta let the lava back in. Pull the lever. And we get our shield, which is going to be Gale's. Because as of right now, Gale's shield only increases his AC by 2. But the new shield is going to increase his AC by 2. If the enemy misses him, they get sent reeling. If they succeed at hitting him with a melee attack, he can use his reaction to try to knock them prone, unless they save a dex saving throw. And they can't land criticals on Gale. So that's 2 of my characters now that can't be critted against. One that's incredibly hard to hit, and one that takes half damage whenever an enemy hits them. We're about as tanky as we can be. Alright. I think that does just about everything here. I think I still have something to do with the Myconid colony. Either way, I've got stuff to sell, so I'm gonna sell some stuff. Blurg!
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
I don't think I need anything from you. I want a smiting. Oh yeah, I sold that. Alright, let's get rid of some stuff. Crushes ring. Ring of absolute force. That. I should probably be selling the stuff that weighs the most, just to get rid of it. Alright, let's clear out everybody else's backpacks. Oh, I forgot forgot to get the mold back out. Not that I need it. Alright, he is Baroque. Gale already has haste. Okay, so he's got Sunwalker as a gift. So I actually did want to keep that Crusher's Ring, at least for now. Actually, I'm going to immediately replace it.
Very well.
Anyway. So, doesn't matter. It was just an extra 10 feet of movement. As a monk, I already get 40 feet, so I am not... Get out of my way, sir. Would genocide your entire people for this minor inconvenience. Alright,
We'll be curious. You come across a noble stock mushroom about. You give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Oh. It auto-defaults now. That's cool. I was complaining about that previously. Sell off that crap. It's cantrips only. It's concentration only. Let's start getting rid of the goofy stuff I don't need. I have so much food. I probably should just send all this stuff to my chest. Because it is just inventory weight at this point. Wrong button. Onto that one. Stuff.
Might as well go myself.
Alright, everything that's not alcohol, you go to my camp. It would be awesome if I could hotkey these things. Do that, but okay.
70 years of terror. For what?
Bibbleback. Of course, it was Bibbleback.
That old idiot.
Ah, it's everything except for the alcohol. Oh yeah, I sent something in Shadow Heart by accident. So that's camp. Alright. That's literally cut my backpack weight in half. Let's get all my coin in one pile. Got quite a bit. Alright. I have to go see the Myconid leader.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back to the others.
Hey! It's all the people I saved.
Is bigger than any one of us. Thank you. Well, it's too late now. Thank you.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound. It's past time
Yeah,
we
I'm
were
good
back
at
in
what I
the
do.
city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have.
Gnomes in general are good friends to have.
I heard about Warbron. But the cause is bigger than any one of us.
Aye.
You've made sure his work is done, even if he's not there to see it. He'd be grateful.
Yeah, you better fucking pay me. Sovereign Spa.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I got a head for you.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Let it be so.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen.
And now I get a neat necklace called Envoy's Amulet, which gets you Voice of the Circle, which allows you to activate your current Druid Circle ability. Which isn't the Force, it's the other one. I forget what it's called. Oh, look at that. They brought back Blood's corpse. Alright, let me just double check the map here. Towers. Going that path. If I remember correctly, there's something like right here-ish. What's it over here? Yeah, I think it's over here. The Kuatoas, if I remember correctly. And they have a neat thing you can do. I'm not going to do it because it doesn't benefit me in the slightest. But you can get Bual's benediction from them, where as long as the Kuatoas stay alive, you get a bunch of bonuses as long as you have bleeding enemies. But I don't think any of my stuff I got going on is going to be causing bleeding. So it's kind of useless to me. So I think the only thing I have to do is double check my quest list. Okay. So yeah, we are good to advance. So we are going to head back to Grimforge. Hydrate on our way there. It's time to get out the fucking Underdark. And into a fresh new hell.
There's no time to waste.
Shadowheart, switch to your melee weapon, or this is gonna suck.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Nope. I passed where I wanted to go. Just went the complete wrong direction. Oh, so coming up here, you get access to this elevator. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to type in loose ends before advancing. I would like to advance regardless. And that is Act 1 completed. We now move into Act 2, where we can actually start getting some of our equipment items that are gonna brutally empower us. What you got, Shadowheart?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Go ahead.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You
Pretty sure
could
we
have
had
died,
this conversation.
spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Thank you for sharing. Alright. We're good on that front. Oh shit. I will take all of those. So now there comes a divergence in this part of the game where you can either hide.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course, or meant to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very
Yeah,
same.
because I
Gale,
didn't meet him
a fair bit
on the way to the
miffed he is,
monastery.
too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Bortity washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
I suppose we could
And
probably
a
a few
great kindness that
rations.
would be. See, Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If
The
only one
Archmagus,
keeps up
unable
the
to
practice.
afford simple rations.
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Plainly.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra.
Goddess of
The
magic.
message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You're sitting here as an actual divine
Oh,
messenger.
Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
I would say no to some
The
divine
very
intervention.
purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
What's happy?
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Alright. You're asking him to kill himself?
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Maenahastra mistraril idalion thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Of course. On my honor, it shall be done.
On my honor? I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, and yet even the waves of farewell.
Farewell, Elminster.
Gale, go over here.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Of
course.
Thoughts? Anybody else got shit to say before I leave? No? I've been given the crucial class to clear the entrance to Grym Forge for future expeditions. Choose from here. Interesting. To the shadow-cursed lands. Oh, everything here is real fucky.
The shadow curse. I tried to picture it in my head, but this is a lot.
Better be careful around here.
This is no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. These lands have been blessed by Lady Shah. You must learn more about her presence here.
But yeah, as I was saying previously, by the end of this act, there's a choice to make with Shadowheart,
We need to reach Moonrise Towers.
where you either empower her and she becomes a justiciar as she has always dreamed, and she remains part of your group. Or you choose not to allow that to happen, and she leaves the party forever.
Wits and blades always sharp. I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
What about me?
Resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you.
Mean.
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
This place is heavy.
Yeah, to say the least.
Stay together. Stop! Who's there? First, come closer. Hands up. Jonas.
Oh shit. They got him.
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Yeah, I think he's dead. Just a little bit.
Jonas? Jonas.
Ah, burn it with fire.
Harpers! To arms!
Carla, get in there. Dead. Woohoo! Lucky crit for the NPC.
I feel weak.
Get in there.
I am shielded by Lady Shah.
Oof. Alright, I got this one right next to Gale. Target is blocked. Okay, that's not how I figured that would go, but c'est la vie. Target can't be. Damn it.
Stay focused.
Get rid of you, keep you in the center of the party, so light the bales. Karlach. Karlach, why is your sword not on fire?
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Time for some bloody work.
Let's punch people in the face.
Well done. Now we've got to move. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move up!
Yeah, we don't need turn-based mode. They just need to be her. Alright, so now we gotta head over there to the last light in.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows.
Because as long as we have a source of light, we are perfectly
This place
safe.
is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
And since she's got Lathander's blood, she's always emitting light.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Well, sorry
Easy.
to tell you, but my hands
He's with
are
me.
my weapons.
Come.
Hi, Drew.
Jahira!
Ow. Was the entangle really necessary? Jahira, is it? I'm Dave the Average, and I assure you none of this is
I
necessary.
assured you it is.
You realize I can wipe out your entire camp in the span of about 5 minutes. I saved your soldiers, that's the thank I get.
Decoy. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Force your own magic through vines, loose.
Stop!
Mole!
What you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yeah, I blew the shit out of
Didn't
those
leave a goblin
goblins.
standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because I'm 100% certified badass, that's how. Also, I have this. This really pointy D20. Well, shit.
What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
My intentions
Not
are my
anymore.
own.
Not with so much at stake. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Remains to be seen.
Salmon might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago,
Karlach straight
over a
up
century,
fangirling.
Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
She'll just about do.
Alright, Quartermaster Tully.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Maybe I can take off your hands, perhaps?
Cheeky. But, since you're asking.
How about it?
I was bloody armed.
Supply pack. Oh well.
If you're alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
Alrighty. Alright, I will take the Shield of Devotion for Dave. I will get the Mighty Cloth for Karlach. Ooh, Defender Great Axe is actually pretty good. How does that compare to Everburn? Let's see, Everburn's true damage is actually 6 to 16 without fire. Statistically speaking, the Great Axe is better. So we'll get that for her. Cloak of Protection. Ooh, that's +1 AC and saving throws. Right now, no one actually has cloaks. So we'll get that for Karlach. And these just all your standard +1 fare. Incandescent Staff. How does that compare to Morning Frost? It is weaker. Does grant resistance to fire damage along with Firebolt and Fireball innate. I'll keep Morning Frost for now.
Take care now.
Alright, let's do some equipping.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
So I am proficient in shields, so I am going to equip the shield. Oh yeah, I forgot. That reverts what my armor set as because monks can't wield a shield. So, what I can do to counterbalance that is...
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by
a
me.
set of armor she provides. Yeah, the Yanti scale.
Take care now.
Which adds your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. It doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth and ability checks, and gives +1 bonus to initiative. So it's going to be 15 plus 2 plus 3. So 18 AC plus the shield. No, 17 plus the shield, right?
It should just about do.
Just about?
17 plus the shield.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
So now he's a medium armored monk. And exclusively hitting things with his fists.
Our asses.
We'll send that over to Karlak where it's supposed to be. The graceful cloth we can send back to camp. Oh, I see. It switched because his dexterity went down 2 because of the +2 from the cloth. So, yeah. So it's 15 plus 2, 17 plus 2 from the shield, 19. Okay.
Too dark to tell.
What else did I get?
They're close. Watching us. The air is ripe with magic.
Aiming for Gale. No.
Soldier.
Karlak, I got the axe. So her damage is going to go from 6 to 16 to 7 to 18. And she's also going to get +2 to hit. Plus, girl is built to be swinging around a battle axe.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Send that back to camp. And then we'll get her hooked up with the Mighty Cloth, which gives her +2 to strength. She cannot be pushed against her will, and she has advantage on saving throws against being restrained, and she gets the Bull's Rush action. So that's going to bump her strength up to 20. Her AC is obviously going to stay the same. And that's going to bump her damage up to 8 to 19.
How's the barricade coming along? It ain't pretty.
So she's going to be hitting hard as fuck.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't
Alright, what now?
Forever.
I do need to go back to the camp briefly. Hi, Scratch. Because I need an infernal iron. I've got a lot of random shit here. I forgot about the growling underdog gauntlets. What's Karlak building now? Oh yeah, the bracers of defense. That probably just what's just gonna wear for the remainder of the playthrough.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, please camp.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom.
I haven't saved in ages. Let's do that.
Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say a prime target, the one pocket of light in the gloom.
Hiding over here in the forge is good old Damon.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
What you want to get first, Karlak?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let him speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
Well... all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Only one option. I refuse to pick any other.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours. I know you know that.
Already said this.
But the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones. You have to return to Avernus.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
First things first, you get your touch back. We should celebrate.
All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day! Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
Can't wait for tonight.
Oh man. I can't wait.
Alright. Now we actually need to talk then. Yeah, Mom.
It's you. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Well, I've got plenty.
When I can send some, if you find it, bring it to me. Some of us, as for me, I would say I enjoyed my time there.
We're back to that in a minute.
But it was certainly instructional.
Let's see, none of these armors are useful to me, but the Darkfire shortbow is. Oh, that's interesting. 7 to 16 damage, strength up 2 to a maximum of 23, intelligence -1 with wisdom -1, extra reach to hit an halberd. I'll see how that actually compares with her stats in a second. Better crossbow for her. There's the shortbow better. Was it a half-range weapon? I didn't see that he wasn't proficient with that. I'm an idiot.
I'll be here if you need any. Need anything?
Just a cure for my stupidity.
I'll be here if you need.
Alright, so the Darkfire shortbow, it does +2, so it's already damaged better than the bow of the Banshee, but it also lets me, once per rest, cast haste, as well as giving me resistance to fire and cold, the 2 most common damage types. And haste, when you're a monk that can already hit 4 times in a turn, yeah, that bumps up to 8 times in a turn. Is it 8? That might be 6. Yeah, because 2 attacks again, bonus action 40 blows for 2 more. So yeah, 6 hits right now. If I'm hasted.
What's next, I wonder?
For the like, crossbow.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, right. My weapon in my hand.
Don't wander far. We need... Please.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
It's trying to change me, but I'm... Before the river changes, it is still a river. I am
But
still
a river
me.
can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. I will take your word for it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through this. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Maybe we should have hit him harder.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter.
I mean, I can do that
He
too.
healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Hope is an illusion, once easily shattered. Ideal in action, so tell me, what's the plan?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketheric's downfall begins. Any cure starts with whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles. It must be at Moonrise. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness.
Oh,
She cast
so
the
you
moon
know.
shield around the inn.
Shadowheart's
It's the only
exact
reason we're
opposite.
still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you.
One hero to another.
Flame Color. That's your name. We need you, sir. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's...
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important. No, not till I met Art, anyway. This was in his pocket. Thank you.
There seems to be some kind of document. It's just
No. Did Mattis not make it here? Yeah, if Mattis makes it here, he sets up shop. In this corner, and you can buy some meat stuff from him.
Your move.
Hi, Raphael.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
His king is wide open!
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I
have a little issue there, Raphael?
How's that for Calamsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right. You will.
Oh, he's back.
What a lovely specimen she is.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. She won. She has a taste for it now. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. All thumbs, rather, the way you've been in fact, I'm quite confident you still have a few good days in you yet. Precious time to practice begging for my help with your bare knees in the dirt.
Oh, I want to punch you so hard.
I really am at my magnanimous best when people make an effort. See you soon.
Yeah, that is a cutscene I haven't gotten before. Curious.
Trolls report more activity among the goblins. Seems that way.
If we put our heads together... But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it...
No, kid. No.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Let's go to advantage. Oof. Good thing I just got a bunch of inspiration.
What I said! That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
It might sound good, but it's not worth
Easy for
it.
you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
She will. She's clever, frighteningly so.
True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Are the rest of the kids with the tieflings? No, I think they're supposed to be here from the start. Alright, either way, we gotta go upstairs, talk to the Saloon Knight Cleric. Isobel.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Your armor looks awesome.
Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though.
Saloon Knight magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know?
Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Warning.
While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Stay hydrated, my friends. Yeah, that's not natural.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself. Pathetic.
The Absolute. You can't believe them, Marcus.
Time to go, Isabel.
Alright. Fuck around, time to find out.
Moon Maiden, guide me.
Hey, buddy. Let you, catch some hands. I didn't have time to activate my ability beforehand, so I'm not gonna do as much damage. Oh, wait, he's surprised. Okay. Okay, that gives me options. Alright, well, I create the symbiotic entity. I'm gonna put your dick in the dirt. Oh, you saved against the fallen. Interesting. Why are you dumb? You have a spear for stabbing. But yeah, the part where the guy took them all, I'm guessing he either she either took the contract, and that's why she got pulled away. I'm not hitting that by accident. I can't target if I'm dead. Ooh. Couple shots on you, couple shots on you. Oh, I got rid of the winged horror. So yeah, I'm thinking the mole took the deal. Shield blow on your ass. I would like to rage.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Whew, that looked painful.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Well, fuck! A lot of repositioning happening. Alright, Shadowheart. Yeah, you're gonna move over here. Radiant damage. Spirit Guardians! And then bonus action, mass healing word. Give everybody some heals.
Your penance will be paid now.
A lot of side characters get to do their thing. Well, you chose death. So, death you're getting. And I also just realized I forgot to reset those reactions.
Worth the cost.
ground, so he's not going to prevent Gale from doing shit. Fuck it, Ray of Frost. Let's just slow you down a smidge. Just gonna run straight into the fucking Guardians and get opportunity pimp smacked by Gale. Glorious.
What's it gonna take?
Alright, Carla, get in there. Fuck them up.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Yeah, I gotta find it. Give me a second.
Isabel, I'm fine.
Cutscene.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, but they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed.
Oh,
Good
I'm
luck.
gonna deck him right in the schnoz.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Let's hope your cunning is as strong as your optimism. You're the key to all of this.
I'm never gonna get tired of
You'll
you
have
now.
time for no mercy.
Alright. There it is. I'll take your great cloak, your ring, your shipping corpus ring, and your parasite. Perilous scripts. Alright, that is now everything we needed to do here. Alright. So I don't know what I did to set up Mole actually taking the deal. But at least since he made a pact with Raphael, I know the kids are all safe, so I can ignore their existence for the rest of this act. We've got the Solunite Blessing.
You mean
So,
to read the
I
path to the
don't need
towers
to
is
worry
drenched in
about
darkness so
the
deep
Shadow
even
Curse
a torch
anymore.
cannot quell it. Yet the cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. As you
Go
said,
ahead and I'll catch you
don't be
up.
long.
There's something I have to do on the way. But now we don't have to be in the light out here anymore. At least until we get to the deeper parts.
We're closing in.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
I remember one of these corpses has something on them. I don't give nearly enough fucks to figure that out. Alright. This is the spot I was looking for. Hey, look, a true soul. Why doesn't she have a parasite? No matter.
Elminster's not around. so
Gale,
might
if
as
you
well.
would. Okay, that didn't do enough damage, so screw it. We're cantripping our way through it. But yeah, this is a neat little hidden thing here that I really like. Get rid of all the torches, and you get attacked by shadow hounds. Not enough movement, boo. I don't beat up the little ones.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, double bonus action, quick heals, weapons of haste, get over there. You get punched in the chicklets. Carlax's gonna rage.
Ready for this?
Ooh, crit! You're dead. And I get the Shadow Cloaked Ring. Gonna send to Dave. Yeah, they can teleport when they're in darkness. So we're gonna hit you with the Ray of Frost, slow you down. Fuck it.
Time to meet your maker.
Get you a melee attack. You punch the chicklets again. With my heals again.
You've made a grave
all the way over there. Punch you in the chicklets. You're out of combat. Now I don't need the Sunwalker's gift anymore, so I can unequip that. And equip the Shadow Cloaked Ring I just picked up, which allows me to have the ability Shadow Thief, which increases my weapon and unarmed attacks by an additional 1d4 against lightly or heavily obscured creatures and creatures made of shadow, like most of the creatures that are going to be in this act. But also, because Dave is human and can't see in the dark, everything is going to be at least lightly obscured. Alright, time to set up camp. And have some fun with Best Girl. Hi, Missoura.
Playtime's over, pet. Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Missoura?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out.
And this is our problem exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse abeyance or neglect duty, I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll...
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Your mind links with Will.
What are you doing?
Will
Trust me.
relaxes, and your connection.
Rescue your asset, you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Oh, fucking nat one, really? Inspiration, please. Damn. Once more. Oh, come on. This is just asinine. Really wants me to fail this check. It took a nat 20.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story.
Fine. I'll play your game.
But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, section now. To Moonrise, pet. And do you mind the shadow?
Oh. Back to roll first.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
It's not gonna happen.
It means I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Alright. Oh, Asterion's got something for me.
You know, you might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. I just worry that we're not considering all our How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
It is tempting.
Imagine the entire cult under our thumb. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
Mate, I just want to get home, but I'll keep it in mind.
It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Alrighty. Have to talk to Paulson.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. But, with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Aye. But, got a little something more important to handle right now.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Well, we'll sacrifice to save you. It's time to repay the favor.
I never forget what Will did. Not ever. I'm here because of him. And I... But devils! never lose. You know that, right? Sure, they'll give you a bit of tat here and there, but the house always wins.
It remains to be seen.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger.
Oh, I forgot to get this cutscene.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Any particular reason you're not wearing your armor? Not exactly complaining,
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the Grove.
Wasn't even a choice. They needed help.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Of course not. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I stole it from Blackith. Her continued rule depends on it. As long as the Absolute exists, I am trapped within the prism. I can only control the power from here. We must make sure Blackith never... Unfortunately, they are both dedicating more and more resources to retrieving it. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers. Now I must rest. And you must...
Lots of cutscenes.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult. Use the tadpole. The connection. I don't remember. She asked my name.
Tiny Shadow Heart.
I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. It hurts.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it. Normally I'd agree. But with you...
Alrighty. Oh, God damn it, it's Will's cutscene.
service ended, figured it was time to brush up on my skills. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner. Maybe. May I have this dance? Are you sure? I've been rehearsing, you know. Oh. I mean, yes,
Alright, let's try again. A lot of cutscenes to skip through here. Oops, there still wants to speak with me. No, it's Carly. Now that we've gone through everybody else's cutscenes.
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later, when everyone's asleep.
Should I knock them out earlier? I heard them. Nothing would make me happier.
See you later.
Alright, now we're gonna get the Karlach cutscene.
I think the others are asleep. Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right? Slow. To tell you the truth, I feel like I have two modes. Off and on. You might have to show me how slow works. Maybe I like slow after all. So, can I kiss you now? Look at that. Not even a light singeing. Since I met you, all I wanted to do was touch you. Now that I can, I never want to let you go. Really now, I hope you know that I'm yours. Completely. And I'd like to take you to bed now.
Alright, time to put up the sensor screen.
Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive.
And we're back. I forgot if you have the sensors on, it just completely skips the cutscene. Morning, not so sleepy yet.
Oh, God, sorry. I was in my own world. Hi. Hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't wait around this morning. I was just buzzing. Didn't want to wake you. I loved it too. More than I've ever loved anything. Last night was incredible. This morning is incredible. Every moment with you is beyond belief. You still like me, right?
Absolutely.
And nothing bad is going to happen now.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
In that case, bring it on. I adore you, you know. Thank the gods for that. I guess we better get the day on. So much to do, so much to see. Together. Hey!
And that is where we're going to end for today. So as always, thank you for joining me. Have a very pleasant rest of your day, and may fortune favor you.